Hey, Hector's here. Well, look at that. Ain't that a sight for sore eyes? A whole trailer full of classic motocross bikes. Hector, what's up, brother?
Oh man,
how was the ride down?
It was a haul, brother.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
How's
guys.
everything?
Oh man, nice long ride. Excited to be here.
Didn't you? They were in 2 locations, right?
Yes, yeah. This one was at my old partner's house out in Suffolk, Long Island. So that was a whole adventure in itself.
How many miles is that from Rochester to?
This whole adventure here is probably about close to 2,000 miles.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we've been grinding. We've been grinding.
You say you had them in 2 locations, and you've been collecting these for a while, haven't you?
Yeah. It's been a few years now with a slow process. Wanted to add a few more and then start the just getting them back to OEM. But you know, I think there's a saying: man plans and God laughs.
Ain't that the truth?
But I'm still happy to have had them, and I want to be honest with you guys. Happy where they're going.
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, you know. I
that.
really do. I think they're in a good. I think every one of these bikes has a good history to them, and they're in the right place, man. You know, this is where they should be. And if whatever you guys do with them, which I'm assuming they go back to OEM, and then if there's someone out there to buy, man, let them enjoy the heck out of it. Why not?
We actually have a saying in here. We call it OEM Plus. That's where, like this Slingshot 125, one of my favorite.
This is my favorite out of the collection, by the way.
Absolute hauler. Beautiful blue frame, and the Slingshot graphic, the stock one, looks really cool. But we'll put a gold chain on it, some modern tires, maybe polish the swing arm. It'll look OEM, but it'll look like an OEM factory bike, like the day it rolled to the line, you know, with Bob Hanna on it.
Oh, Bob Hanna. I would tell you guys to keep me up to date, but I'm a fan. I watch you guys, so I'll be watching anyway.
Wiz, you want to get these, start unloading these?
Yeah, you know, I'm just happy the way this is working out because honestly, these bikes belong here. This is kind of where they should be, you know? It's a lot of history here. It's a lot of years. Look at what they're pulling off right now. That's 1979.
Look at this. If you're a fan of the channel,
holy cow.
You know that this is, I have some history with this bike right here. This is a 79 RM125. I had the 100cc version of this, but spectacularly bulletproof, air-cooled. This one has original shocks on it. Swing arm's super tight. Seat cover looks good. Tank's nice. So this will be an easy resto. Looks like somebody vapor blasted the paint off the head. It probably redid the top end. Original pipe on it. This is an excellent. I'll call this a survivor. You know, this will be an easy resto. The pegs are nice and straight on it. Still has the remote reservoir piggybacks shocks, which is usually those are long gone. But the pegs are a clue. If I own this, those pegs would have been bagged right out. Guys, stay tuned. We'll be wheeling this up the driveway in a few weeks. George, what do you think? We got a trailer load.
Man, that's a hefty load right there.
Next off the fun bus, look at this 93 RM125. Wow. So Hector's ridden all of them. They're good runners. They just, he was going to restore them when he retired, but he's got a bunch of other stuff going on, so he figured it'd be better off if we did it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through and give these a wizard tune. Have you ridden any of them?
Yeah, every one of them.
Oh,
every
awesome.
bike started. Everything was wonderful. The first one was the KX.
Yeah.
Next was the RM. Then that RM. Then the 79. Then the YZ. And I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I have not ridden the CR.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have that one in my possession.
That was down.
Yeah, that was my boy Eric.
So the Slingshot, that's an 89, right?
Oh yeah. That's again. That's my personal favorite. I'm a Suzuki guy, but there was just something about this thing.
Wiz, what do you think?
Yeah, very cool. I love the blue frames.
Yeah, agreed. The blue frames. He's just
Roll her off, Wiz.
just really sexy. Like,
Is that the original rear tire on that?
it could be because the one thing on this one, I believe, would be a bearing. So maybe on that, yeah.
It's got the original pipe on it. Check it out. The original pipe's dent free. How'd the frame rails look, Wiz?
That is a 695. That's what they came with.
That's the original rear tire on it.
Could be.
This thing's got maybe, what, 20, 30 hours on it?
Right? That's about, yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes you see little things. He had some other stickers I got off. I kept.
Mint, not a dent in them?
No dent.
Was this one in upstate New York or down in Long Island?
No, this was out here in Mass.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Mass. Okay.
Took up this one. We put some miles on to grab this one.
Well, that
but it was
explains
just,
it. If it was in Mass, it was ridden at Southwick. There's no rocks there.
Oh,
That's why the pipe's not dented.
you know what? I think this one, and I think the KX. The guy said there was a lot of sand riding. I always enjoyed riding in the sand.
Yeah, the plastics are still good on it too. Those are the original plastics, aren't they, Chris?
Looks to be.
Those will clean up. Put a new graphics kit on it. Touch up the
Original
frame.
warning sticker on the back of the fork.
Yep.
Put some new Dunlops on there.
Original fork guards. I mean, they're gonna all be. They most likely will be all replaced.
That's the original seat cover on that too.
Yeah, I was trying to get this as much as I could, and you know.
It's not even ripped, is it?
No, the other side looks better though. I don't know what those. I used everything on them.
Long gone and destroyed. That's the original silencer. Check out the sticker on the shock. These are the clues, because usually when it overheats.
Sticker on the back side of this fork on this side.
Yep.
It's
Those usually get power washed off
That one has it.
long ago.
I looked for little things. It's funny, when I grabbed the CR, I wasn't sure, because you know how Honda puts it on the neck and I didn't see it. And I was like, man, I got beat. And I turned on the other side and there it was.
This one's got an FMF pipe because the pipe got trashed. That one's got a stock pipe and silencer, which is pretty much unobtainium on an 89.
On an 89.
That one's going to clean up like a new penny. We got hit by lightning last night. Check out the squirrel. Crazy squirrel. We got hit by lightning this morning. So Billy's computer was out and Wi-Fi was out, and the whole. We couldn't open the door this morning. The garage door was downstairs, wouldn't open, and it weighs like 1,000 pounds. So we had to bring the bikes out from the shop through the door, the man door downstairs. Well, help is on the way. We'll be back up and running in no time. What do we got here? What year is this one?
This one is in 1985, the
Wow.
year I graduated high school.
You know what I see when I see this? We already have the graphics kit designed. DMC.
Oh
The
boy.
DMC replicas.
I did pick up the stickers on this bike, and this was actually the first bike that I picked up as I was starting this collection.
That's cool.
She fired up like
Shock's
a beast.
good.
Yeah,
Every
got her
bike,
out of
every bike still had a good shock on it, which is usually not the case. Usually they're bagged out, you know.
I have one of these brand new.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Are you right, brother?
What year was this again?
1985.
85. So
Yeah, just give it a little.
you're
Tony,
probably
you want
20,
batteries?
20 years old at the time?
Go ahead, you handle that. That's a big boy.
20-ish?
Can't figure that out.
What year were you born?
63.
So you were 22.
73, 83. Yeah, I was 22. Yeah.
How's the frame rails on this one? Is that a patch on there? Chris, is that OEM or is that a patch?
Oh, that's a patch.
Yeah.
It is.
A lot of people would put
Yeah,
like a
protective
skid.
patch.
Yeah, like they put a because these were hollow tube.
Yeah.
So it was one of the mods you do in day is put a half a wrap on it so it's kind of like a skid plate that's welded on.
Look
Yeah.
at the original swing arm stickers.
Those are
And
original ones.
You can see the brush from the factory.
Yeah, that's hard to
That's-
duplicate.
And the brake arm isn't too bent up. So
Yeah, these are those. And the
Yeah.
are these original pegs?
no,
Aftermarket
we
pegs?
never had pegs that wide.
Hell no. I was gonna say they were skinny as hell.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you upgrade if you're gonna actually race one.
It's actually got modern tires on.
These things are little rippers. It's a scoop for this one, Hector.
All right, so the story here is I was looking for something in the 500cc class. So usually I think it's Kawasaki or a CR. To me, the RM 500 is like the unicorn. I didn't even think to look for it. But then this came across. This bike has a lot of history. Great bike. This bike came out from around the Watkins Glen racing area. Literally, when I went and purchased it from the gentleman, we could hear the racetrack. I was like, how close are you? He's like, I'm 2 houses away. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Dude, the frame rails are pristine. Not a ding in them.
This is a lot of bike, I got to tell you guys.
Not a ding. You don't see them, do you, Wes?
No, and there's the rims.
Yeah, that's something that caught me too.
I haven't seen a dent in them.
Those are the original date code. Where's the date code on it?
Yeah,
January
82.
82. So
So it's at
83.
83.
Yep,
right?
this
No,
is
no,
yeah.
it's an 82. January of 82 would be 82. Yeah.
82 then, yeah.
Wow.
Incredible, right?
Looks all original. Those are original pegs, shifter,
Carburetor.
pipes are original.
It's got the energy boost bottle.
This was an older gentleman, and
That came
he
stock
seemed
with
to
it.
be
And the hose is still in good shape and the intake isn't cracked. That's something you don't see. Pretty good. Not too
It's already got the gold chain on there. To go with the gold, you got to put a gold chain on to match the gold rims, right? Yep. The air hammer.
I mean, these are time capsules. That's the way I look at them.
Yeah.
If you never slung a leg over them again or sawed them up, which, they're time capsules. Look at these things.
Yeah.
And for what they could do, you know, what guys did with these things, you know, now it's evolved so much, but it's just incredible, right? Exactly.
Dean Ken raced these things in '86.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brock Glover was on a
Unadilla.
490, wasn't he?
Yep, Brock Clover.
Did Hannah ever ride a 500?
Lot of bike.
Maybe in the earlier days.
Last one off the U-Haul bus,
Yes, sir.
85 CR125. Was this the last year of drum, or was 86 the last year of drum?
86 was last
86.
year. This was the last year of the silver wheels. 86 got gold wheels.
Yep, that started the trend.
And then 87 was the last year with the gold wheels.
This is a cool piece too.
Yeah.
This one, quick story on this one, guys, is I purchased her, but I haven't had her in my possession for quite some time.
Yeah.
This was such a deal that I had to jump on that she was in Suffolk County, Long Island. So I called up my old partner out of the NYPD and said, hey, brother, I need you to go check it out. And if it works, can you grab it for me and hold on to it? And he did. And I didn't have her in my possession until I was starting to put this together. So I ran off and got her.
Yes.
I wish I would have had her sooner, because in the time that she sat in my garage, I can't tell you how many times, you know, at around 1 o'clock in the morning, I just opened the garage and look. You know, it's just like, there it is.
That's the beauty of having these. Half the fun is just staring
It's just,
at 'em.
yeah. Well, that was part of the plan with this. Eventually a big, you know, man cave with them kind of around and stuff. But, and who knows, we're not done yet, you know?
We're not dead yet, Hector. We may be getting
Exactly.
old, but we're not dead yet.
Well, maybe if I can't do the work, I'll let you guys do the work and, you know, just pay a little extra to, you know, just buy it as is.
That's what we do.
Sometimes that works better. You
It
gotta know
is.
your skill set.
It's a lot of work doing frame
It's
off.
a lot of work.
It's worth it in the end.
Just going to grab them, moving
Preserving
them.
a piece of moto history.
And that was the part for me that I always kept running that through my head. You know, this took me back to a time when, oh, man, it was a time of my life.
Very cool.
80s were just a great time. Most of the stuff here is 80s, but I think it's just a 79.
So we got an
And we got
85,
190.
85
93.
CR125, 82 YZ490, 85 KX125, the 89 Slingshot,
Beautiful bike.
what year is this one?
93.
93 RM125, and of course the classic 79
So cool.
air-cooled twin shock. These look really cool when you do resto mods. You know, put the Fox shocks on them, the DG head.
I've seen guys do Olin's. You know, it's funny because when I was talking to you earlier, you said about the RM100, and you can see how much smaller it is to the 125, and you can see where, you know, almost at, if it would be a modern day age, this could almost be a 100.
So you've never been to the museum yet, have you?
I started walking through, and I had to come in last time and use a restroom. So no, I just go by video, and I'm awed.
We'll have to do a walkthrough with you and show you some of the classics. I've got a few of these in there already.
Of the 79s?
Yes, yeah, that we're in the process of going through.
Just beautiful machines. They were everybody. I don't know. I think.
Look at how skinny the pegs were back then. Now they're like floorboards compared to that.
Well, look behind you, and you can see on the 93.
Yep.
Whether those were stock or not, they were already starting to get big. But this would be stock. And yeah, you're so right. Look what you were trying to hold on to. Look the size of your finger.
Our boots would get ruined.
You're right. Boots would get
Are
chewed
those
up.
stock tires, Chris?
It looks to be.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking. I was looking at the date on the rim.
So here, this isn't the originals, but this is what they started to do, and they just started to go wider.
Yeah.
So this is what they would put on them.
Oh, there it is.
But that's the real deal.
Check out these beauties. And Hector bought us a care pack too. So this is the best part when you buy a load of stuff, you get some goodies with it, right? So he was already on his way to starting doing some restos. So I believe this is the graphics for this one right here,
that's
right?
full graphics for the 93.
Trust me, a little bit of love, a little bit of graphics,
Yeah.
shine up like a new penny, man.
That's it right there.
That's for sure. Put some new Dunlops on there.
Yep.
Wizard will put some of his patented washers on there. What do we got in here?
You should have a lot. Oh, so in there would be the
89, the Slingshot decals.
that's Slingshot. So that's this baby
Okay.
bike right there.
It's a 1990.
1990.
Yep. 8 of 89. So 90.
Let's see what it says in here.
It's pressed in between. Might be pressed in between.
Here's the goods. Look at that.
There you go.
Slingshot, baby.
I thought that was just so. I got to tell you guys, out of all of this, I was the most anxious to want to do that. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
It just looks so damn pretty.
Yep, you got a fresh set of graphics.
Yep.
Does a lot for a bike. It's got the
Agreed.
swing arm graphics and everything.
This came from Winchendon, Mass.
That's why it's not smashed. It's been written into the sand.
It's near New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's on the way to Dolly Rogers, I remember.
Definitely can't have many hours on it.
You know, I get a kick out of it. You look at the different Kickstarters on this 90. Look how short it is, and then it's funny if you look over at the YZ490. You know, it looks like oh yeah. When I was looking that up on
that 125 kicker on there, you can never kick it over.
and it wouldn't even come close. I know a lot of guys were doing decompression valves, and it was such a holy cow.
85 kicks, 125 graphics. Ooh, this is a Works replica. Freaking awesome. Yep, Works replica 125. Yeah, this one will clean
Those took
up
a
real
while
nice.
to get. That was a little bit of a process with that, but I
Mach
wasn't
9
in a hurry.
Technologies. Yep.
And again, guys, I want to be honest with you, man. I was jonesing to put it on, but it just, you know, it didn't make sense because I wanted everything cleaned up.
Yeah. It's
But
like
you know, when
painting
you
your car
get it
before
and you
do body
take
work.
it out and they look so good, you're like, oh my God, let me get to
So we
work.
got graphics for 3 of them. That's awesome. Christie's got most of the other graphics already designed for these. We've done so many of them. Any other goodies in there?
That should be it. I think they sent the RM with there.
Ooh, new seat cover.
Yep. KX. I
the
don't know what
Works
they put
replica.
on there, but
Yeah, that's the Works replica OEM seat cover.
yep. That just looks so much. That's the way it should look.
Yeah, put them back to stock. With
Put 'em back to
with
stock,
a little
that's-
extra bling. You know, some gold chain.
Yeah,
killer,
exactly.
Polish up the forks, and it looks like a Works bike would have looked. You know,
Exactly.
put some killer bolts on. Maybe a
that's
little unobtainium titanium bolts. Got a new air filter in there.
The air filter should be for the, believe it or not, it's for the 79, I believe.
That's a 79 RM
Yep, this is
125.
the 79 extra fender.
Probably the
and-
original fender.
Yep. And I believe the 2 side panels
Very cool.
were from the 79. The filter, this should be to the 93. And I believe it's just the brake cover. Yep, that's all that it is.
They fix that already?
Wow. To the 93.
That's some kind of a record time right there. These guys don't mess around.
You guys got hit by lightning? Oh,
Did you guys fix that already?
No, we got it set up on there.
I was just saying, you guys don't mess around, man. That's the second time this month we've had the power blown out. You got hit by lightning, yeah. Took out the computers inside too. Oh well. How the fun begins. We get to restore these. Hector, they're exactly what you said they were, brother. Thank you very much. I
no,
really
man.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you for what you guys do. Keep it going, man. These bikes need to be preserved. There's history. It's a time capsule. Guys should come over here and see this. Look at this. This is amazing. I'm a fan. I'm just going to say one thing. I don't understand why you guys aren't doing this on television. I'm an old school guy.
Yeah.
I've learned to, I guess, stream in the YouTube, and that's wonderful. That's how I found you, through my neighbor that turned me on to you guys, Joel. But you guys should get a TV show. A&E or who else? A&E is one of those channels.
That would be cool.
Somebody should come over here and take a look at this, because you got history. These bikes are, this is really big. I think around the time of COVID, these 2-strokes and restoring them really started to come back.
Absolutely, yeah.
And,
Big
we're a
time.
few years into it. And again, time capsules that are just pieces of history. Look at them. They're incredible. And you guys haven't even done your magic on it.
You want to see some restored ones inside? Let's take these guys inside, show them around. Come on in. So this is actually our office here. These are me and Junior's bikes over here. The
Holy
KLR.
cow.
This is my Hill Climb CR500, and I do moto on it too. It's set up for moto right now.
I've seen you outside with this bike. Is it the one that when you'd have the Evil Knievel outfit
Oh
on?
yeah, that's the
This
Kaplan
is
America bike right there.
Yeah.
All red, white, and blue. That's Junior's 500. That thing's a monster.
Man.
That's my Gas 300. This is my road race bike. And we also got a Stark. You know, if you can't beat them, join them, right? 80 horsepower. It's tough to beat unless you got a turbocharged 500 or something. So,
Wow.
yeah. So this bridge was added in 1931 to connect this building, which was built in 1913. It was a machine shop where they'd repair all the parts for the factory over here, all the machines.
Hey, is A&E or Discovery Channel watching this? Because they're missing out.
I don't know.
Look,
Check this
there's
out.
so much going on here.
Everybody who signed this is a New England or national champion, and there's some real legends in here. We got John Dowd, Doug Henry,
Doug Henry,
yep.
one of my favorites, paralyzed, right?
Yes, Jimmy Ellis, JoJo Keller, my daughter Jordan, she's won 4 championships. Dave Clements, he's a president in NEC. There's some real legends on this wall. But yeah. So this is the 3rd floor of the museum.
This is amazing.
This is the floor that we have all of the bikes that are for sale on. We got this is a brand new gas factory edition right here. Wow. We got the new e-bikes in for the kids. Junior sells a lot of e-bikes like you wouldn't believe.
I believe it.
And these are all
just taking off.
2-stroke, 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 2-stroke. Just a nice row of 2-strokes here. Still, they're super hot. We sell a lot of the 2-strokes and the 4-strokes, and then of course the no-strokes. 80 horsepower.
I like that. I like that.
We got trials.
The no-stroke.
We got some trials bikes over here.
Wow.
We sponsored the World Trials team this year, and we delivered 10 brand new trials bikes to the World GP trial.
Hey, big man, can I ask you something? What is the square footage of this?
Oh, it's 45,000 square foot in this building. It's 10,000 square foot per floor, and it's 4
floors. For
floors.
God's sakes, if you've ever thrown a leg over a motorcycle, get over here. This is the first dirt bike that my best friend growing up got.
Wow.
And I'm going to say, God, I hope I don't make myself foolish. 83, I believe.
Wow. Yes, I think you're right.
And I think that the big deal is this was their first time water cooling it, and they put it up top.
Yep. We got a Mako 490, 250s.
Oh, wow.
This is a YZ250. Check out this CZ right here with the porcupine head on it. That thing's nasty.
Look at that tank.
And then we've got a couple of aluminum frame 500s. All these bikes are ones we're going to restore. We haven't restored yet. This entire row right here is all bikes we haven't restored yet. There's 168 motorcycles waiting to get done right now. 168, Virginia. That's a lot of bikes, man. The S3 350. Everything on this side has already been gone through cosmetically and partially mechanically, but they're not done yet. And then, of course, the service. I know you love Suzuki's, Hector. Check this out. We got the Ricky Carmichael's RM250. We've got RM125, RM125, the RMzilla.
You guys got the Makita Carmichael. Oh, my God.
The whole row of Can-Ams over there. All orange and a couple white ones.
RM500.
Yeah, that's the big dog right there. These are super rare. The RMzilla.
I've never seen one. It's my first time. I've seen it do your videos.
We're going to restore this one.
Yeah, but this is my first time up close, first in person.
And some older.
Amongst me and my friends, this is the unicorn, this one right here.
Some twin shocks, like a 78.5 RM250. This is a cool piece. First year of the plastic tank. And check out I was talking about doing the DG heads and the Fox shocks.
Yeah, look what you did.
Wow.
So yeah, you do have one in here. Look at that.
RM125.
Is it strange that I can't wait to see you wheelie all those bikes up there?
No, I can't wait to do it myself. And there's a 77 RM125. All the ones in the back wall, those are all restored, and they're all for sale on eBay today. There's usually 20 to 50 bikes that we've done there. This is a really, really significant piece. This one's completely restored. It's a Hallman HL 540. This was last purchased at Mecum by a good friend of mine, Chip Watkins, for $30,000.
Look at this machine.
And he consigned it to us to sell. So this will be going up on eBay very soon. This is a CR450R, first year big bore. That one's already been given a frame up, but there's an issue with the transmission. We got to go through that one. Got a WR500, Damon Bradshaw era, WR500.
You don't see too many of the WRs.
Nope, another CR. It's just bikes after bikes after bikes.
CR500. Nice.
This is a really cool piece. This is a 2024 aluminum frame 450 that we converted to a KX500 with an aluminum block on it and sent the cylinder out to KPR. We just got it back a couple weeks ago, and we're about to put it back together. This might set a new record on the dyno for most horsepower of a two-stroke. It's a brand new.
What were you guys trying to hit? What do you think?
I think
on a
it'll
number?
be north of 70 at the rear wheel, which is more than a Stark has. That'll be like 84 at the crank.
Who's holding on to that?
Was it 78 at the crank? I'm not really sure. We'll find out since it goes on there. But the dynos, the truth, it's truth serum. You can't fudge a dyno number.
So these are look at those things. So these are all restored and wow,
yes.
The RM465.
Yeah, that's a rare piece.
Holy Christmas. Take a look at this bike.
Isn't that nice? We've got a Harley over here that's got 82 miles on it. It's a brand new
82?
brand new Iron Head Roadster. Oh no, this GS300 has, I think, what does it have? 6.1 miles on it. That's a brand new bike, and that's a 30th anniversary Sportster right there. That one just sold on eBay to one of our clients. That's a
Brand new.
original paint.
Wow.
Here's an 88 CR250. I've got 4 restored CR250s on here, all under $7,000 today, which is a really good value. These are on eBay.
And that was the question we were about to ask.
It's a frame up restoration. This one's on eBay right now. That YC250. That's
Can I ask you roughly what window would
the
that be in?
465. I'm not sure on that one. I'd have to check.
In my mind, I'm thinking like in that 10,000 range.
For some reason, I'm thinking that's not listed. Is that one listed?
465. We might have to relist.
I'll have to check online.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that bike.
That's this CR250R. This is another frame up restored. I think this one's in.
This is what, 2005?
06. Yep.
06.
Yep. That one's been completely done. Check out this Mako over here.
Wow, you guys do some work.
Remember we're talking about the RM putting the Fox shocks and, and the DG head? Yeah. This one's kitted out, Fox shocks, DG head. This one's online for $5,900 right now, which is a really good deal.
That's a good deal.
Frame up,
completely restored.
Yeah, with Race Tech forks off of an RM125, so it's been upgraded to the RM125 suspension.
What are they? Ohlins or Fox shocks?
Those are Fox shocks. Yeah, the shocks alone are $800 to $1,000. It's got a lot of tasty goodies on it. This thing right here is check this Mako out. This thing is absolutely retarded. Look at the hubs on this thing. It's got Talon hubs.
Oh my God.
XL rim things. Olin shocks. That's a no expense spared frame up restore. And we got another fresh 02 CR. This one's online. I think that one's under 7G. Buy it now.
Beautiful machine.
This is a really rare piece. This is a CZ Falto replica. Falto was a world champion on a CZ, and this is a replica of his bike. That's a really cool.
That is a really cool piece. Look at the buckle. Look at this exhaust. Wow.
You got
history.
Got another brand. You got the KX and the XR. We got a brand new CB125S.
It's literally the largest foot peg I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's the hot setup right there.
What a setup.
Hector, this has 2 miles on it. 2.8 miles. Yep.
Oh, I've got a friend of mine, Mike, big Mike Samatano. Get a kick out of all of this stuff.
Check out this YZ. This is a Bob Hanna replica. Super, super nice piece.
Look at that swing arm. Look at that swing arm.
79. Or excuse me, 1980. He broke his leg that year, so he didn't get to defend his 79 and 78 championships, but he was still healing.
Lucky for everybody else.
There's a world championship replica, Kajiva. That's a rare piece.
Kajiva's were the Italians, right? Yep.
Yep. And then there's a big bore 420.
Yeah. These were, so for me growing up, these were, it was like, if you ever come across a KTM, you know, like it was like, holy cow, you know, take a step back.
This is a 2000 CR500 that's not restored. It's an original that's been loaded up with some real tasty upgrades.
This is not restored.
No, it's a well, new plastics and graphics, but the engine is the original piston and rings, and it's just been
beautiful,
regasketed and dolled up with some killer upgrades, rims and everything. But it's hard to find 500s that aren't hammered, you know.
Yep, that's the problem.
27 years later. So,
and again, this is why I go back to it, that it's good to know that someone's preserving this stuff, this history.
All the old stuff's downstairs in the museum. Let me show you down there.
Wow, incredible. Yeah.
So we're going to go down to the second floor. This is primo heavy metal down there for sure.
This is a big place, brother.
Yeah, it's a football field long and 4 stories. And this is just one building. There's multiple buildings here.
You know, if you weren't awed by the bikes themselves, there's so much going on here with this building. How old is this thing?
This is an 1814 factory that was abandoned since 1954. And we bought it and restored it. Let me go turn the lights on. What do you think of this multi-time championship winning monster?
Look at this. I don't even know. I'm assuming that this is probably where your balls go.
Yeah, you need a huge set to send this thing.
Because you need big ones to even just throw a leg over that thing. How much horsepower is that, brother?
This is Rick Stetson from Northborough, Mass. Actually built this bike, and it's 262 horsepower.
Holy cow.
It's absolutely retarded at 12,000 RPM.
I think the term that you use, I've heard you use widowmaker, I believe.
Retarded is not politically correct. It's absolutely insane. This is Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s bike right here.
No way.
Yeah, it is. Yep. He was sponsored by Budweiser, and
I didn't even know he did that.
His father never let him ride it.
No,
he never let him ride it once.
The Intimidator.
The White Lightning over here.
Yeah,
Check
if
this
that guy
out.
tells you something, you're most likely going to listen.
Hey, I got one for you. 500 cc CR 500 powered ATC. Why would you do this, Hector? Because suicide with razors is for pussies.
This is insane.
Total widowmaker. It's got the Panthera electric start motor on it. Like a 250 isn't dangerous enough. Look at the front end on it too. Modern
Look at the
CR
work done. This is
a big money. This is a big money strike.
Can you just give me an idea? Because I wouldn't even.
I don't think it's
20,000. I don't even know where you start.
Well, if you could build it yourself, you could probably do it for less. But if you paid a shop, it'd be north of 25 for sure.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm figuring. I mean, look at every piece.
The gold wheels, everything on this bike is special.
Well, you got to hold on for your life to this thing.
Yeah, this thing will roost like a freaking speedboat, man. How about a 750cc off-road Norton?
Oh.
That thing's badass, huh?
How about the Maniac?
You gotta have
side.
A high tolerance.
I don't know who's
insanity.
crazier.
Got a couple Cannondales here.
Wow.
We have one's brand new, never been started, and the other one's been ridden a little bit, but they're both cool. I have Robbie Knievel's KX500 here. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace is right, man.
This is the bike, the Leap over LA.
Yep.
He did a world record attempt on it, 170 feet over 25 trucks.
You know what? He did right by his dad, and his dad was a. Whew.
Yeah, his daughter is Kristen, actually professional musician, singer, and she actually at Sturgis performed on the big stage there at the Buffalo Chip. There's a signed. I have a signed jacket from signed by Evil and Robbie. And the day he passed away, I did a eulogy for him on this bike. I found out at like 7 a.m. By 10 a.m., I was out there in the rain doing a eulogy. I just came from here, you know.
No, yeah, bro. When it comes from the heart, it's gonna be different.
This is Damon Bradshaw's Manchester Honda factory bike, MHR factory bike. A couple of other 500s we just walked by.
How did you connect with these guys? Is it from your time of racing?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, this bike showed up here on a Saturday. I'm not normally here on Saturday. I was looking out the window and I see Al Cordner, a longtime friend of mine, walking up the driveway with this unannounced. And I'm looking out the window. I'm like, is this a dream? I'm seeing Damon Bradshaw's bike roll up the driveway on a Saturday, and I hadn't seen Al in 20 years. And he's like, hey, this thing needs to be in the museum. I want you to have it. And
see, that's pretty cool. That is so cool that guys are reaching out to you, and that you're starting to become that.
Yeah.
You know, that wherever it is throughout the country, if someone's like, hey, I got a bike. Hey, Kaplan. I love
known
it.
Al forever. In fact, he was the manager for the race team that John Dowd raced on in, was it 2003? And in fact, this is John Dowd's factory YZ 125. He won the 1998 national championship on that bike right there. And this is Doug Henry's 98 YZ 400, both local guys from New England. He won the AMA national championship outdoors on this exact bike right here and the Supercross championship. Dowdy cleaned up on the 125 and Doug cleaned up on the 400. Both legends from New England.
And these YZs were beasts.
Yeah, this is actual factory bike they gave them. That's a brand new 490 right there.
Look at that thing.
It's never had gas in a tank. Wow. It's brand spanking new. Not too many of those left. Then we got the little brother 250 and the 175. Triplets, Basil.
Hey, I'm deja vuing. Yeah. I had those boots. I had the Scott's plastic boots. Yep.
You're over 60 years
old. Horrendous, hard plastic. You couldn't feel anything, but I had them. There was shells inside.
That was a hot setup in 1979.
That was a hot setup. Holy cow! That's unbelievable.
We got the CR250 with the Olins on it there, and a couple of nice bikes, man. Hayabusa. A whole row of Beamers, classic Beamers here.
Have you ridden all of these bikes?
Most of them.
Yeah.
Most all of them. Most all of them on video. That one I haven't ridden. That came from Harry Hall. He owns a shop in Rhode Island. So he loaned that to me. But that's a 4-cylinder Nimbus right there. 1939 Nimbus 4-cylinder. That thing's a lot of fun to ride. I have ridden that one. Got some Vespas.
Look at these Triumphs.
Beautiful. Yep. Yeah, that one over there was gifted to us by my Uncle Dale, the one in the middle. So that's a keeper.
Wow.
Hi, honey. How you doing? You came to visit? The
I
Kimmys?
have to take pictures of a couple of Suzuki's.
Oh, that lineup of Suzuki's up top there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it, little guys.
Hector,
Remember
this is
these?
Chrissy. Chrissy Hector.
Hi, Christy. Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
My
Pleasure.
better half.
I understand.
She's here doing graphics today.
I'm sorry for the dumb look on my face, but I'm in awe. I really am. I'm just
No,
like,
it's very overwhelming.
it's
to come
not
in here for
palsy
the
or
first
anything.
time.
I'm in awe. I really am. It's overload. That's what it is. It's overload.
It's sensory
It's-
overload of everything.
Oof.
If you love motorcycles,
I
there's
can
a lot
even
to
look
here.
at something like this because I had these for my two sons.
Yeah.
So I mean, everything hits. You know.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
Billy Blythe, our museum curator's first motorcycle. He got it when he was like 4 years old. He's 67 now. He's had this bike for
Wow.
60 something years. We did our first podcast. We did, that's our little podcast setup over there. We did on that with that bike as the subject.
The muffler on it, pretty cool.
This one right here is from the 1-800
What is that?
Lemon Law attorney. He actually gifted this to us. It's a custom built chopper that's his wife on the fuel tank.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So he got a bagger, was getting up there in years, so decided to let the chopper go to a new home. This was gifted to us by the New Britain Police Department on the condition that we restore it and then leave it here permanently.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sometimes people donate bikes and we'll
They want
restore
you to, yeah.
them and keep them forever. And sometimes they donate them so we can sell them for the museum continuation fund and for our expansion. We're working on the first floor. The goal is this year to have the first floor open to the public. Right now, it's not open to the public. We're just getting our handicap ramps and bathrooms in. This is another brand new motorcycle. This is a brand new 8.4 miles Cow Glide, and you can see why they call it the Cow Glide.
You know,
1983.
again, I'm a guy that just, you know, by 9 o'clock at night likes to sit down on the couch and watch TV. But I got to tell you guys something. Every single one of these bikes would be an episode. There's so much history. There's so much. You're just smoking me through here. But like, I'm like, look at the size of that tire. You know, I'm retired law enforcement. Look at this bike.
Isn't that cool?
This is a whole episode.
Yeah.
How much history is here?
When we had our opening day, the New Britain Police Department
Jesus.
showed up with the bikes. They do the stunts on them where they
Yeah.
set up all the cones, and they're like pro level riders.
Oh yeah, same thing. When I've watched our highway guys, their obstacle courses, they'll have them go to the apex of a hill and turn on a road king, and it's like, you got to know what you're doing.
That's a Captain America bike right there.
Which one?
This one right
Oh,
here. Yep,
I missed
it's
that.
a replica made by CMC. Isn't that cool?
man, it's so much bigger up front, right?
Yeah.
It
Cool
was that
piece.
Fonda? It was that Fonda and
Matter of fact,
a Hopper.
Here's a picture right here.
No way, listen.
Isn't that cool?
That's it. Yeah, Hopper and Fonda.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Jack Nicholson on the back. That movie was a classic. I don't know how many times I've watched it.
Wow, what a job on this, huh?
Yeah, it's a modern replica of it. So it's an SNS panhead on a hardtail frame.
Whew.
This is a beautiful piece. This is a '79 Daytona 400 Special that we just restored. One of my favorite classic two strokes.
Look at that thing.
It's pretty badass.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Wow.
really nice bike.
Look at what you've done here.
Then we've got the Punisher from the movie. The Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the hammer and everything.
Holy
It's got the bullet holes on it.
How cool that is.
Isn't that awesome? That's a badass machine.
That
right
is
there.
a badass machine.
And we got the Frogman right here, the Panhead. Good friend of mine's bike that he loaned us to display here. But his nickname's a Frogman, and he built that bike. This is actually this is our company logo right here, the 77 XLCR. If you look on the back of the shirt, is it on there? Yeah.
Oh, it is there.
This is the bike right here. So
Wow.
and that 79 CR250 over there. So
Those are the ones that are on the back? I
yes.
love it.
Yeah, I was 12 years old when this came out in 14. And that bike there, my brother did a wheelie down the railroad tracks because it was right next to the Honda dealership, had railroad tracks behind it. We went there, bought the bike, and rode. I was on an MX 175 and we rode home down the railroad tracks. Back in the day, you used to be able to do that, you know. But that left a huge impression on me, as well as the first time I saw one of these rip down Route 6 at 100 miles an hour.
And just look at it. It's like got some night fever on there.
It's a beautiful piece.
Beautiful
man.
machines. Beautiful. I think these guys approve.
Yeah,
they're cooing very nicely, so they must be happy.
They're our mascots. My grandmother used to raise pigeons, so we're doing.
Well, people don't know they can be ferocious. This is what guards everything.
Chrissy and I actually raised those. They were born in our house, and then we bought them here.
Those
So
are the babies.
yeah,
I know about the babies. I've got 4 at home, and we're going to be heading home soon because
they're waiting for you.
they're waiting for me. I wanted to bring them for the ride, but you know, would have been. I think it would have been too much.
If you ever come do a tour of the museum, you got to come into the foyer here. There's some cool stuff. Like this used to be a letter from the President Theodore Roosevelt in 1904, thanking them for making his suit here. So not only Theodore Roosevelt's, but the 1897 William B. McKinley's suit was made here. We're on the cover of a Connecticut magazine, revamping forgotten factories. This is a picture before when it was abandoned. We've got a couple cool videos like before and after videos.
I'm just gonna keep saying it, and I got no skin in the game.
Yeah.
I don't work for anything in media or television, but I'm a consumer. Between the history of these bikes, I don't know why someone hasn't reached out to you guys yet. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are on, YouTube and Instagram. I follow that. My favorite is watching it, but I'd plunk down and would be recording the whole series.
Check this out. This is one of the coolest things I've done the whole time I was here. The local man's goal of graffiti and trash-free Rockville. When I got here and we straightened out our street, the whole city was full of graffiti, trash, abandoned cars. And I asked the mayor, Dan, who's a retired police officer, a good friend of mine, I said, Dan, if I go vigilante and clean up the town, you promise not to have me arrested? And he said, not only did he promise not to have me arrested, but he also sent out two detectives, or they were in uniform, undercover cops with me every Wednesday night, and we would go up and down every street with a crew of as many as 54 people, and we would do things like paint a gas station that had graffiti.
I love it, like a night watch, like a community patrol watch.
We took the graffiti off of every building in town, and it took us 2 years with a team of up to 50 people. And this one here says Army of Volunteers continues to clean up Rockville, and you'll see if you see any Rockville now.
And what was the year? It should say it on there, right?
That was right before I broke my back, so probably 2016.
15. Yeah. Wow.
So this museum anchors revival because we revived this love of motorcycles, drives a Rockville revival effort. So just some cool press on this. This is cool. Can you zoom in on this? Because this is my team of volunteers that we would go out. This is a gas station we restored. Kind of looked like the Wizard of Oz here. We got the Cowardly Lion. We got it's just we got the Tin Man in there. You see him? So we kind of look like that crew. We went out what Rockville was and what with love it might become again. So we put years into restoring not just this building but the surrounding neighborhoods, and that had a big impact on
makes a difference, all of it.
And I got a citation from the chief, and it didn't include a court date. The first one I got it from the chief that was presented for our endeavor to improve the Rockville section of Vernon. You have invested your time and resources to help organize the Rockville Volunteer Services Team, which is comprised of citizens, youth, town administration, and members of the police and fire departments. Your work to revitalize neglected properties in Rockville by painting buildings, adding landscaping, and removing graffiti. Due to your generosity and efforts, you are to be commended for your proactivity and community spirit, that was pretty cool because when I first got here, I met with the chief. He was like, we'll shut you down before you get started. He was like real aggressive. And I was like, what do you think we're doing here? You're gonna have a strip joint and, have just street fights every day? Or he didn't understand the concept of a museum or how much good it would do for the town. He didn't see that. But after we were here a couple of years, we won them over because we're doing so much good, and they became advocates of what we're doing here. And the police department, they've been awesome keeping us from getting robbed because there was issues with bike theft. We got robbed twice, so they've been awesome. They helped us catch the guys and get them arrested and robbed us.
I got to tell you too, something to the best of my knowledge, cops ride bikes. Dirt bikes, trail bikes, Harleys, fast bikes. So they're definitely fans. But
here's one from the mayor. I got a citation from the mayor. One from the state of Connecticut. But there's not a lot of private citizens that would go out. And here's one from the Republican Town Committee. One from the Democrat Town Committee, one from the Chamber of Commerce. There was a lot of support. So here's one from the Air Force. They actually gave me this flag. They flew over Africa.
And look, they gave you the challenge coins.
Yes.
Holy cow.
So
wow.
Super cool. Honored doing something I love so much with my family.
The history of the beans is that.
1814.
It's like everywhere you turn.
This is built in 1814. These are original chestnut floors. You can imagine that. Rock maple and chestnut.
Look, I swear to God, I'm not that tech savvy, with emails and stuff. I guess I could do that with my wife, but
this whole
Discovery or A&E and be like, yeah, is there somebody that goes out and finds the talent because I found it.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
I really mean this to you, brother. I mean, well, when was OCC? When were they on? At least 10, 15 years ago, no? More.
Legends, absolute legends.
But what I'm saying is, things come back around. So you're not doing that, but this is more of it.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that. Look at this.
We restore more classic motorcycles than any other company that I know of in the United States. We literally we've done over, how many videos have we done of motorcycles now? We think we set the Guinness World Book of Record. Matter of fact, we applied for it.
I got confirmation email this morning that they got our application. So
Okay.
we're just waiting. I think it's 8 to 12 weeks for their entire committee to go back. If they need anything else, they're going to reach out and email us.
Cool. So
Wow.
how many videos have we done in entirety of?
Just on the entirety of YouTube, I think we're north of 10,000 now. I got to double check the figure, but I'm almost positive that we broke that.
And we just broke 1 million subscribers between YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, which is pretty cool, and Facebook. So,
Not 1 million, but I'm one. I know I'm one of
it's
them.
one guy at a time. Like
and Joel, because Joel turned me on. It's my next door neighbor. He turned me on to you.
Thank you,
guys.
Joel.
So, yeah.
And thank you, Hector, for believing in us and bringing the bikes up. I'm going to do the right thing. You'll see the videos when they're done.
Absolutely. Again, what I want to see, maybe your better half, have somebody reach out. Don't make me do it. I'm a bull in a china shop. Don't make me call up Discovery at A&E and be like, can somebody wake up?
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm honored to hear that. But thank you. I know you got to go home and you've got a busy schedule, so we won't hold you up.
6 hours driving is a little rough, but I will tell you, this was worth it, man.
Thank you, brother.
Just to see this, to meet you. I've been wanting to meet you. You're awesome. Like and ride. I can't wait to. I pray that the time will come where I'll see each one of those. I'll watch you wheelie up here. It was the coolest thing just driving up here, and I started to see it. And it's. I was putting it together from the videos. And I'm like, that's the ramp. He usually goes over there, turns back around. As I pulled the trailer in, I see the wall that you usually put. It all just started coming to me. It's just so cool. And I think you usually run up here.
Yes, right. We own 11 acres. We bought both sides of the street.
And I said that, and it's funny. Look, you can see the tracks, but I know sometimes you guys will.
We own from bridge to bridge on both sides. Everybody says your neighbors must hate you. Well, we are the neighbors. We bought the house on both sides. Junior bought that
brother.
One,
if I owned a piece of property, you'd be over my house every day for lunch, dinner. I could care less. This is the neighbor that you want, man, all day.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely fantastic.
Guys, if you have a collection of bikes you want to sell, I'm your Huckleberry. Give us a call, 860-454-7024.
Preserve history.
Amen, brother.
Preserve history.
Old buildings, old towns, and old classic motorcycles. And we also have the newfangled electric ones. If you want to buy a Stark Varg or a Gas or a Buell, and
that is super new.
We'll hook you right up.
About technology.
So thank you for watching. We're going to head across the bridge here, get back to work.
This bridge
so you guys got to go.
The coolest thing, huh?
Thank you for watching.
Oh, look at the bikes over there.
Hit the like and subscribe, will you? Yeah, we restored the house up on the hill over there too.
Jeez.
The Bixby house, they call it. There was a mill manager's house and barn. But that's a nice lot. Thank you for the bikes, Hector.
No. Thank you, man. Thank you for what you guys are doing. Like I said, I'm going one step ahead. And for me, this is preserving history. And I'm a little bit older now. And yeah, you've got to try and leave it better for the next people.
I just turned 60. How old are you, Hector?
58.
58. Got you by a couple years.
Yeah, it's all right. But you know what? We both woke up.
Yeah,
that's the win.
Still doing it, man.
Still on this side. Still on this side of the ground. So
there's no retiring from this gig for me. I'll be.
Oh no, this will keep you young, brother.
I'll be like John Penton. I'll be 100 years old, and we'll still be here filming videos. Right, Tyler?
You keep it going.
Thanks again, man. God bless you.
Absolutely awesome. God bless you for everything you guys do here. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Have a safe trip home.
It's a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
Please don't make me call A&E and discard. Because who's this lunatic? Call up nice because I'm gonna. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nobody. Wake up.
If you're listening, we're ready.
Oh, I didn't know that was
It's all good.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
That was the best part.
But I'm done with some of that. The things that they're putting on. Let's put on some real stuff again.
Amen.
Let's put on some real stuff.
Thank you, Hector.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.